Goodness, someone did it, because this is the audio Blake and Ryan's agent seemingly didn't want you to hear.
This case just slapped down their psychopathic requests.
Are her lawyers dumb?
Blake Lively Hollywood empire is falling apart before our very eyes, and yet no one seems to be talking about it. What started as a simple legal dispute has now spiraled into a full-blown Hollywood cover-up involving powerful industry elites, secret PR maneuvers, and even a former CIA agent. Yes, you heard that right. Blake and her husband, Ryan Reynolds, have enlisted the help of Nick Shapiro, an ex-CIA officer, to control the media narrative around them.
I mean, it's a fucked up, bad situation that Baloney, whatever his name is doing. And
it's an effed up situation, whatever, Baldoni, whatever his name is doing. Whatever, he's your client. What a scumbag you are. Also, Blake Lively's now hired a crisis PR person, the same one who attempted to help cover up Hunter Biden's laptop. Oh my goodness, it's getting crazier and crazier by the day. But
why would an A-list actress with a seemingly perfect reputation need a high-level intelligence operative in her corner? What is she hiding? And why is Hollywood suddenly turning its back on her? For years, Blake Lively was Hollywood's golden girl. From her breakout role as Serena van der Woodsen in Gossip Girl to her flourishing film career and high-profile marriage to Ryan Reynolds, she had it all: fame, fortune, and an untouchable public image. But now, the cracks are starting to show. Her friends are silent. Her PR team is scrambling, and her once loyal industry connections are keeping their distance. Today, we're diving deep into this unfolding scandal to uncover the real reason behind Blake Lively Hollywood downfall. So, if you haven't already, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe, because trust me, what you're about to hear will change the way you see Hollywood forever. Blake Lively PR meltdown, the beginning of the end. Blake Lively has always been a master of image control. Unlike many of her peers, she's managed to maintain a scandal-free career, carefully curating her public persona as a classy, elegant, and drama-free actress. But in Hollywood, no one stays on top forever. In recent years, Lively has been involved in several quiet legal disputes, but her feud with actor and filmmaker Justin Baldoni is what truly ignited the firestorm. At first glance, their legal battle seemed like just another Hollywood business dispute, but as more details emerged, it became clear that this was far bigger than a simple disagreement. Reports surfaced that Blake and Ryan were using every legal trick in the book to suppress certain information related to their business dealings, raising eyebrows across the industry. But the real turning point came when they hired Nick Shapiro, a former CIA deputy chief of staff, to manage their public relations. And this is where things take a dark turn: the CIA connection, Hollywood's deep state ties. Nick Shapiro isn't just a PR consultant, he's a man who built his career in intelligence operations. He played a key role in counterterrorism efforts under the Obama administration, worked closely with the FBI, CIA, and White House, and later became a powerful figure in media influence and crisis control. But his most infamous work, helping push the narrative that the Hunter Biden laptop scandal was Russian disinformation, a claim that was later debunked. So why would someone with this level of government influence suddenly be working for an actress like Blake Lively? What is so damaging about her current scandal that it requires top-tier intelligence-level crisis management? This isn't just Hollywood PR spin, this is something much deeper. The Hollywood smear campaign against Justin Baldoni. The moment Nick Shapiro got involved, the media suspiciously started shifting their narrative. Suddenly, negative articles about Justin Baldoni began appearing, framing him as difficult to work with and problematic. This tactic is straight out of the Hollywood playbook. When someone becomes a threat to industry power players, they get systematically erased. We've seen it happen before. Johnny Depp was nearly blacklisted until he fought back and won in court. Brendan Fraser was quietly pushed out of Hollywood after exposing industry abuse. Meghan Markle saw her reputation dismantled when she refused to play the royal game. Now, the same playbook is being used against Justin Baldoni. But why? What does Blake Lively stand to lose if the truth comes out? The Hollywood abandonment. Where are Blake's friends? Here's where things get even more interesting. If Blake Lively was truly innocent, wouldn't her A-list friends be stepping up to defend her? Yet, there's been radio silence. Taylor Swift, one of Blake's closest celebrity friends, has said nothing. Gigi Hadid, a frequent supporter, has also distanced herself. Even Blake's once loyal squad of industry insiders have remained eerily quiet. Hollywood is a business, and when celebrities sense a sinking ship, they jump off before it drags them down too. The fact that Blake's inner circle has gone completely silent is a huge red flag. The courtroom disaster, the judge's brutal smackdown. As if the PR nightmare wasn't bad enough, Blake's legal strategy has completely backfired. Her team made bold accusations, filed overreaching subpoenas, and attempted to manipulate the courtroom narrative. But the judge wasn't having it. Every major legal request Blake's team made was denied, a clear indication that the court saw through their desperate tactics. This wasn't just a minor setback, this was a humiliating defeat. And once the legal tide turns against you in Hollywood, it's only a matter of time before your career follows. Ryan Reynolds' silence, the most telling clue. And now, let's talk about Ryan Reynolds. If there's one thing we know about Ryan, it's that he's never afraid to use his voice. He's built an entire brand around being outspoken, witty, and effortlessly charming on social media. Whether it's teasing Hugh Jackman, poking fun at his own movies, or launching genius marketing campaigns for his businesses like Aviation Gin and Mint Mobile, Ryan is always in control of the narrative. So, here's the million-dollar question. If Blake Lively was truly in the right, why isn't Ryan defending her? Where are the usual supportive Instagram posts, clever tweets, and viral clapbacks aimed at the media? In every other situation, Ryan is the first to jump in, whether it's defending a fellow celebrity, standing up for a cause, or even taking playful jabs at his own reputation. But now, radio silence. Not a single word of support. Not even a cryptic post or vague defense. This is not normal behavior for Ryan Reynolds, and that alone raises some serious red flags. Think about it, this is a man who has turned online banter into an art form. He knows exactly how to shape public perception, and yet, in the middle of a crisis involving his own wife, his own household, and his own public image, he is doing absolutely nothing. This isn't just weird, it's extremely telling. Could Ryan Reynolds be protecting himself? The fact that Ryan Reynolds, arguably one of the most media-savvy actors in Hollywood, has chosen complete silence suggests that he might be distancing himself from the controversy. It's possible that Ryan knows something we don't. One theory: damage control. If there is something bigger brewing behind the scenes, something that could harm his career, his businesses, or his reputation, he may be intentionally staying out of it. Hollywood is all about optics. And in a town where careers can crash overnight, even the wrong association can be enough to tarnish someone's brand. Let's not forget that Ryan Reynolds isn't just an actor, he's a businessman. He's carefully built his brand as a fun-loving, relatable Hollywood star with a golden reputation. He owns Aviation Gin, Wrexham AFC, Mint Mobile, and several major investments that thrive on his positive public image. If he gets dragged into a scandal even by association, it could cost him millions. Another possibility: he knows the truth, and it's not in Blake's favor. Let's be real, Ryan and Blake have been Hollywood's power couple for years, but we've seen time and time again that in this industry, when things get messy, even the strongest relationships can crumble. Just look at Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith, Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie, or Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. The moment the high-profile scandal explodes, the dynamic between a couple can shift drastically. A history of public support until now. What makes Ryan's silence even more suspicious is that he has never shied away from supporting Blake Lively in the past. They've always been publicly affectionate, joking about each other in interviews, and making sure the world sees them as a strong, united front. In 2016, Ryan gushed about Blake in his Hollywood Walk of Fame speech, calling her the best thing that ever happened to him. In 2021, he shared a heartfelt post for her birthday, saying, "She is everything to me." Even on smaller controversies like when Blake faced backlash for her 2016 allure of the antebellum Instagram caption, Ryan stepped in and helped shift the focus to damage control. So why, when faced with the biggest scandal of Blake's career, has he chosen to say nothing? Could it be that Ryan knows that any defense of Blake would only backfire? That if he speaks up, he might expose even more damaging details that they are desperately trying to keep quiet. Hollywood knows when to abandon ship. In Hollywood, silence speaks volumes. When celebrities sense a sinking ship, they jump off before it pulls them under. And let's be honest, Ryan Reynolds is one of the smartest players in the game. He's not just an actor, he's a multimillionaire businessman with long-term goals beyond Hollywood. If he's staying silent, it might be because he's already planning his exit strategy. We've seen this play out before. Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes. When the Scientology controversy reached its peak, Katie Holmes cut ties and escaped. Kim Kardashian and Kanye West. The moment Kanye's public image started spiraling, Kim distanced herself completely. Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. What started as Hollywood's most powerful couple ended in a legal war once the brand became too toxic. If Blake's career is truly crumbling, could Ryan be laying the groundwork to separate his image from hers? The final clue: Ryan's career shift. Another thing worth noting: Ryan Reynolds is already shifting away from Hollywood. He's been focusing less on acting and more on his business empire. Aviation Gin, Wrexham AFC, Mint Mobile. He's got multiple revenue streams that don't rely on Hollywood at all. Could it be that Ryan sees what's coming and is quietly making moves to protect his own legacy? If history has taught us anything, silence isn't just silence, it's a strategy. And Ryan Reynolds, of all people, knows exactly how to play the game. So, what does this mean for Blake? If even Ryan Reynolds, her husband, her biggest supporter, her closest ally, is staying out of this mess, then what does that say about Blake Lively's future in Hollywood? Is she really as innocent as she claims? Or is Ryan's silence a warning sign that something much bigger is about to be exposed? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you believe Ryan is staying quiet to protect himself, or is he silently supporting Blake behind the scenes? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Hollywood Scoop, and hit that notification bell so you never miss the latest celeb tea. Until next time, stay tuned for more Hollywood drama.